Hello, everyone. There's like no one here yet, but I'll just talk to myself. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. How are you? Yeah, I'm not bad. Yeah, that's good. Good to know that you're doing good too. Yeah, man. Yeah, so what you been up to? Not much. Okay. And you're gonna ask me what I've been up to? No? Okay. So, welcome to the very first um, YouTube stream, and I haven't really done any streams on YouTube's before. I've only ever done it on Twitch, and now I'm rotating the canvas, and I don't know how to snap it. Huh. Hey, Sentinel. So, yeah, fucking thing, why would it do that? I've got to change the shortcut for that. That's well annoying. There should be some way to like snap the rotation, I swear. How you doing, Sentinel? Okay, so let's get that just a bit straight. I don't ever want to rotate the canvas, I think. Oh, that's going to bug me. Control. Come on. I can hear the baby doing a screaming noise. I don't think that's good. Oops. Okay. I'm getting triggered now. Like, full disclosure, this is my first time really like playing this using this program. Sorry, I used it a tiny bit before, but I usually use Flash for things. But I really need to do something that isn't like vector graphics. So yeah, I'm trying to do it properly, like the experts. Okay, so let me get my potato reference picture because I wanted to do the first guy we saw first. What's his name? Mr. Crawley along the floory. And I'm pretty much just going to be doing a rough kind of uh, idea. Okay, I put it in the new. Wait, what the frick? Why would it do it? Like, I'm just trying to drag the picture on, and it's like, wait, insert as reference image. Okay, that's better. Thank you. Maybe we can crop this a little bit. Where's the cropping tool? See, a lot of this stream is going to. Oh, come on, I can only crop stuff over there. Jesus. Yeah, hello, people just joining. Hope you're doing well. It's your boy, Danny Arcadia. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up so that more people can potentially come to the stream. And yeah, so I'm going to be trying to not rotate the fucking canvas. Jesus. So yeah, I'm going to be trying. Why can't I move my reference image now? Oh my god. Oh, I've got the paintbrush on. Is that why? This is like the biggest fail that's ever happened. What are you doing? I don't want to paint. I want to move my reference image. Uh, well, I don't know how to do that. Maybe if I just Control Z. Okay. Are you guys there? Like, is anyone talking? Because I don't see anything in the chat. I'm not sure if it's YouTube being weird because I haven't used it for streaming before. You know what? Actually, for today, I think I'm literally gonna go use Flash because I don't know how to use this program. I thought it would be like riding a bicycle that I haven't ridden before. 1920 by 1080. Like, as long as I've got like sensitivity on my brush. That should be okay. Which I'm not sure if I do. I don't think I do. Hang on, let me see if there's something like that in Flash. I literally never used it for this kind of thing before, so like, can you hear me? I better just say that in chat. I don't know if my mic's even working, to be fair. Okay. Modify preferences, maybe. Drawing. I don't think you can do that, actually. That's a shame. I'm gonna have to use Krita or something. Do I have like Photoshop on here? I don't even remember. No, I'm gonna brave it. I'm gonna use Krita. Well, because on Twitch, I figured. Well, on Twitch, the bunch of people on there were kind of there because I played Resident Evil, and this is not about playing, but obviously about the making. So I just figured all the people on YouTube would probably be more grateful to have it on their platform because they followed me, like, you know, specifically for the game and stuff about it. If it doesn't really like work out on here, then I will probably just go back to doing it on Twitch. But right now I'm struggling with this program because I haven't really used it before. So I'm just gonna try and just wing it, I guess. Insert as new file layer. Will that work? Why are you so small though? Come on, dude. This everyone goes on about Krita being really good, but I don't even know how to use it so far, really. Right. I'll put the reference image like here, and maybe I can crop it now. Oh my god. It just, everything's so stupidly complicated, and I don't know why. I'm trying to draw one of my potato creatures. Like, I was gonna do it here, and then I was gonna do it in Flash, but like in Flash, there's none of the sensitivity for the pen. Like, I've got one of these doodly pens, but I guess I'll just start and see what happens. I don't know if to paint like straight over it. Maybe that would be cool to do first. So if I just add it as a reference in the middle, and then I'll delete out the background later. So how have you been doing anyway? High wind. Huh? Okay. Maybe like that size will be okay. Maybe I can crop out the reference image with the rest of it anyway. What does this do? Phoenix All Services took the license. I've upped the meds, but still feeling tired. We'll see how it turns out. Huh. So how much are you taking right now? I can't crop that. Can I do this like this? I don't know, man. No. God damn it. Huh. So I wonder how I actually select that reference layer. I'm interested now. There's got to be a way of doing it. 30 milligrams? Yeah. Well, I don't know, like, were you feeling tired before the meds as well? Maybe if I insert, oh no, this paint layer is free, right? Why isn't it painting? All right, insert a new layer maybe. Layer, new layer. Like, more or less. Is it a potato crab hybrid? Maybe. I don't know. I just found it like that. So, look, it's like, it's a reference image, but I can't paint on top of it. Like, it's just, it doesn't make sense to me. My brain hurts now. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to stop complaining and just start doing. It'll be all right. Yeah, did you watch my recent video, Herb, about like the stuff I found on potatoes and that? Like, I found a whole bunch of weird stuff. Would it be easy? I don't have Photoshop, I think. And this is basically like a free kind of Photoshop. It's open source and that. But it probably would be easier, to be fair. Maybe if I start with a little pencil. Or if I can't figure this out, I might just go straight to the kind of 3D modeling stage and just skip the rest of it, because I'm not exactly used to using this kind of stuff. Not yet, dude. Been meaning to catch up on it, but I haven't had it. Yeah, it's all right, dude. Yeah, so basically I'm designing some monsters based on a bunch of just weird little things I found growing off potatoes and stuff. This was one that I found like a few months back. And yeah, so maybe I'll just do like a rough sketcherino first. So it's got like a kind of pointy beak, like a parrot or something. So yeah, I hope you find the right amount of meds for you. But to be honest, like, only short acting stimulants give me energy, like the Ritalin tablets, for example. I might put some music on quick, some Silent Hill, or maybe I'll put on the Resident Evil 2 soundtrack. Not that one. Can you hear that, or is it like really quiet? See how it turns out. Got me. Yeah, like I find with the more um longer term, not longer term, but you know, the longer acting stimulants, like the Concerta for me doesn't give me energy at all. It just makes me feel very relaxed. So like maybe you want something a little, like a little something to pick you up, you know what I mean, bruh? Oh, actually, this is super useful. I know, bruh. Hey, bruh. one thing I would probably change is that the body of it is kind of like very, um, just like a tube. So maybe I'll make it a bit more like curved somehow. Maybe I'll put that in later. But yeah, it's you remember the scraps from like, um, like Abe's Odyssey. Like I really get that kind of vibe from the head on these guys. So maybe he'll have like some friggin' cannonball shoulders, like Arnold Schwarzenegger or one of those other guys. I kind of like these ridges around here. Scrabs, yeah, man, they're great. Like, yeah, maybe like I need to figure out what the button is to just drag. Oh, it's like that. What about Arnie? He's got like these fucking cannonball shoulders like this, man, like Vegeta or something from Dragon Ball Z. Anyway, not quite like that. That looks like a saggy something. Anyway, yeah, I kind of like these like friggin' ridges on here, man. Like, I don't know what exactly to do with it, but I'm gonna do something with those, I reckon. I got those, yeah. Whoa. And did they dislocate? Maybe he'll have like some kind of humanoid-ish chest. And it will like, he's like dragging himself along the floor. It'd be pretty good. I'm as buff as Arnie? Really? Shit. Alright, maybe he can... I kind of want him to have like some kind of... I don't know, maybe... So, I want it to have that kind of thing, kind of vibe where he's like... There's kind of human features poking out. Like, I don't know if it was you that sent me something recently. Like, it was something like from a Silent Hill kind of concept or something, was it? But that really gave me a lot of inspiration. This is all subject to like change, by the way. That's why I'm like roughing it out here. So don't... I'm not going with anything permanent yet. I kind of like to let patterns just appear in the rough lines, and then just follow it. Because I'm not very good at like just drawing it out of my mind. But sometimes when I'm just sketching, I'll start to see patterns that I can follow, and I'm like, yeah, that will be kind of cool, This soundtrack has no chill. Can you hear it, by the way? Maybe the RE1 would be a bit better because it's less actiony. I hope I can't get copyright stroke. Oh yeah, we were talking about some Lovecraftian stuff. I think it was like some Silent Hill like demo thing. I don't remember. So like, I don't know, maybe some kind of lumps. I like lumpy stuff, Big fan of the lumps. Do you like lumps? I'm quite into lumps, Anyway. Well, this song is amazing. I don't remember this from Resident Evil. Like, I don't... Okay. As long as they ain't attached to me. Yeah, I mean, no one likes the attached lumps, right? I was thinking, like, he's got to have some kind of, like... At the moment, it's like a kind of slug body at the end there. So, guys, just joining along, welcome. Just trying to... For you that don't know, this is a thing I found growing on a potato, and now I'm just trying to turn it into some creepy ass monster that I can use for my game. And yeah, that's the long and short of it. I don't know what's scarier, like deep sunken eyes or like no eyes, because you know sometimes like no eyes can be like very powerful look. But you know, when I think like no eyes, I always think of like friggin' yeah, the concept art for the Silent Hill game. Yeah, that's a big inspiration. But I want some of that like cosmic horror as well. You know, like the really unusual kind of stuff. That's kind of. I need to stop saying kind of. Don't know. Fucking hell. Sunken eyes. All right. Oh god, the music's giving me anxiety. Do you think the level's okay there, Herb? Oh, not Herb, sorry. I really didn't mean to do that. Now, where's the eraser tool on this? Where's the eraser tool, dude? Huh. Like, I'm not being funny, but I would think that some things would be more obvious. Oh, I just do that. Okay, no, don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, I can use this to like neaten things out later as well. I mean like the audio levels. Hello? Huh? You alright? Yeah. Okay. So, looking pretty sharp so far, I think. Like, he's got like this, it looks like he's starting to have hair, but I don't know if that's gonna like actually, you know, that's gonna happen. This arm needs to change. It needs to be something like, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about, like, you see how this leg's coming off here? It seems like some kind of insectoid leg. So maybe, like, maybe he could have some kind of, you know, like a cockroach? Or I forget what they're called. Well, I don't forget what they're called. I just forget if it's a cockroach I'm talking about or what. Okay. How do I get the, like, this? Oh, I guess that's just there, so let's get rid of this shit. Might up your mic 10% or so. Okay. Well, I think that's... I'm like in the perfect level before it goes into the red zone, so maybe it's better to turn up on your end. But maybe I'll turn the music just down slightly then. Don't be afraid to say hi, everyone else who's here. I don't bite. This creature would though, so be careful. He's dangerous. He's got some bad intentions. Hey man, how's it going? You change your name so often that I don't know what to call you, but you turned it up so good now. Great. So yeah, let's think about this. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking like maybe I can't even think of what the things are that have these kind of limbs, but it's like not like that. Just some kind of insecty kind of legs. Like maybe some hooks on them, like a praying mantis or something, like scythe claws. You know what I mean? I go by S, but my online alias is Ordinary Failure and Twitter is Wasted Ramen. Okay, and weren't you named like Kelvin or something when you first joined? No, it wasn't Kelvin. What was it? It was something with a K. Ooh. Culver, that was it. Kelvin. What's mange? Why do you hate that name? Maybe we could try like some creepy kind of hand instead. Like, I'll just call you S by now, or ordinary failure, whatever you like. What do you mean I can't undo more than that? Oh god, where's the undo limit on this game? I better save this as well. Creeper. Crapper? That'll do. Your mange. It sounds better, yeah. Also, if you don't mind, give the video a like to fight the inevitable dislikes for people that hate me. I mean, if there's people that hate me, I don't know, maybe. Anyway, let's get that rubber back out. I've got a few ideas for what this kind of thing could be coming out of his arm now, though, because I am thinking about, like, what if he's got like some creepy long kind of hands, but then at the same time I'm thinking that kind of thing will be hard to do in the style without taking some sort of cheat ways out. So I'm not actually too sure about that, but we can see. Maybe he could have like one kind of almost humanish but slightly deformed arm, and then the other one is the more like powerful, you know? Let's see how that might look. Maybe like just, or maybe he should have like 3 fingers, so slightly mutated or something. Okay. So, yeah. Now I'm thinking about the take my strong hand. Or maybe he could have like a few sets of arms. How about that? I'm not sure. Like, I'm taking a lot of influence from that kind of first part of my creature, my potato creature I found. Take my strong hand. I think maybe the stream's a little bit delayed, so I'm gonna say like ba. Okay, when I say ba, just tell me like how long it takes until you hear it. Okay, ba. Was that you telling me that it's you heard it? Oh really? You just heard it then? Huh. I wonder if I can turn the latency down even further, because it's like, it seems like there's a bit of a delay. This is supposed to be low latency. Do you know that you have two? No, I don't. I mean, no, I didn't. Sorry. Not, no, I don't. But thanks for telling me. At least someone told me. I'm joking. It's not to know. How do I remove it now? I'll just turn one of them down for now, I guess. Okay, that should be better now. Yeah, you're right, Aona. So, Aona, I don't know if you saw it, but this is what I found growing off a potato. And This is what I'm gonna try and make into a creature for my game. You get some creepy shit growing off potatoes, I'm telling you. Literally, they match me. Now it sounds like you're normal again. He's like got some major like mermaid vibes going on right now. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, but it's a thing at least. Dude, cancer tumors. Oh, I've seen that. I don't know if it's true, but like I don't know if those things are legit. Like I know there's that can happen in tumors, but I don't know if like the pictures that you find online are real, you know? Is it weird to give it a little like butt? That kind of takes away from the horror, right? If it's got a butt on its back. Which is the best song? This one? How's everything going with you, ANR? You like Monster Butt? I mean, Monster Butt's okay, right? Looked like you had a comb over for a second. I don't know why I keep calling him like a he. I don't think this thing has any kind of need of a gender. It's just a relentless killing machine. That's the way I'm seeing it anyway. Yeah, we can't be having no monster butts, I think. But I'm trying to think about it, but I'm sure like enemies or creatures from Resident Evil have butts sometimes. They're like dummy thick, right? I don't know what this thing is actually going to be, but or maybe it could be some weird kind of sensing organ that just like rolls across the floor or something. Something creepy. I just saw it as a cable as well. Oh, naked zombies, and also like some of the bosses, right? Like some of the tyrants have butts that are kind of thick, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong about them having thick butts, but I think. How do I squarify this? There's got to be a way to make it square. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was thinking, yeah, it should have some kind of like thing just like dangling along out of this receptacle, whatever the hell it is. Thick and square butts. Yeah, the best kind. Oh, yeah, I just got some like idea. This just kind of looked like a cable, but I don't know if I want to go like the biomechanical route, you know? But that's what it's kind of reminded me of. Maybe it could have like these like fine whiskers that are... no, because it's just going to be hard to do in a style if I do whiskers. I want to have something that's kind of believable in that style. Hang on. Yeah, I don't know about that. This is a lot of trial and error, but I think it's a good thing to do. To be honest, I've never really designed a creature this way. I don't mean copying part of the potato, but I mean by sketching it out and then 3D modeling it. Like usually I just 3D model it first, but I really want to put a lot of effort into this and try and get something that I'm happy with, you know? feel like this neck could be a little bit more graceful. At the moment, it doesn't really have a neck. It's just part of its body. It's got walrus vibes. I'd make it intestines. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, opacity. Yeah. Let's try and reshape some of this whole area. So, welcome if you're just joining. It's nice to see you here for the first YouTube stream. We did a little one on Twitch the other day, but I'm thinking like I'll probably end up doing more on YouTube than on Twitch because, well, that's where I'm trying to grow my channel. So I feel like it needs like something along the back there to make it more aesthetic. Or maybe it needs to be less flat, you know what I mean? Because it's kind of like, I'd be more scared of this thing because it looks like it can do that crawly thing. By crawly thing, I mean crawling. But this thing, how is it ever going to be scary if it's kind of just sliding along the floor? And it might as well be clapping its hands together like an otter in it. So maybe I need to give it a little bit of verticality on the back end. Let's see anyway. Sorry, mermaid body. You just weren't right. This is quite fun though. Especially to have you guys here too. I'm very, very happy about that. Okay. Maybe I'm going to take a little look at a creature that maybe I could get reference from for the back end. So maybe like a frog or something. I don't know actually. What would be a good back end for this creature? I'm trying to think. I think I definitely need to bring this chest up a little as well, because it's kind of... it still looks like it's going to be flat along the ground. I might need to go full ham and just get rid of this arm. And then do it again. Lesser enemies. There'll be lots of enemies and a lot of different enemies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, possibly. One of the ideas I was playing with before was that there would be enemies of certain types only in like very specific places. So only where it really made sense for there to be. But I don't know if I want to kind of restrict myself in such a way and end up giving myself a load of ball ache later on, you know, by having, oh, only this enemy can be in this kind of area, you know. It just seems a bit too limiting. Oh, wait. Having a little bit of a thought here. This is all going to be reshaped, but... Oh no, he's starting to look dummy thick though. That's not good. You get it? Them curves, yeah. Well, no, it's not right. I can't even use this as a base. It's like a bit too sexy. Monsters shouldn't be curvy. Maybe this... See, I'm starting to doubt everything now. I'm like, maybe this bit should change, but I think actually might still be able to work with that bit. I think if I make it look too much like something in real life, it might take away a bit of the scare factor though, you know? Alright, let me just hash out some really basic kind of shapes and just, oh god, not pregnant. Alright, man. See, in the picture, the head was kind of, I guess it came out like this. Maybe I'll try that instead. 'Cause I've lost a lot of the silhouette. Well, anyway, the head I'm happy with. It's just the rest. Hey, Oni, you been streaming today? Yeah, I said you've been streaming today? Or is that later? Okay, so let's look back at our reference. Yeah, I know you do, but I mean, have you done it today or is it later? 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. Whoa. That's quite, it's quite a lot. Seven days a week. Oh yeah, that's like more than a full-time job. Literally is. Yeah, it takes me like, everyone who's watching, you should know it takes me like a stupid amount of time to do anything. Which is why I'm so slow with everything. I work on the game every day, but I'm really slow. It is for less pay. I mean, you have the benefit of being your own boss, right? I know that's not an actual physical like benefit, but it is good, right? Yes and no. I make the rules. You tell yourself to jump and then you ask yourself how high. I just make less money. Yeah. But, you know, it's a growing thing, isn't it? It's not like that's you're at the set amount that you'll ever make. Like, if you keep going with it, you're going to end up with, like, tons, right? Oh, you got some juicy mangoes? It's going in more of a, like, there's a ceiling, you think? Do you mean for the specific kind of thing you're doing? This end kind of looks a bit presumptuous now. Oh. It's presumptuous? That's not the right word, is it? A little bit. Unless something unforeseen happens, I won't break 20k. Do you care though? Like, isn't it worth it to have the kind of, lifestyle you can have. Actually, to be fair, I mean, it's like hard work, isn't it? I'll be back. All right, man. See you in a bit. Okay. But I do have that will can throw 30k at me. They joke about it, and I know they make money to do that. It's terrifying. Oh, that's a pretty nice salary. Not gonna lie. That's almost as high as my salary. I'm joking. I make like $400 a month. But you, well, actually, I don't know actually exactly how much I make, but it's not like an impressive amount, but it's definitely enough that I can do this in my spare time, which is the important thing for me. Yeah. Oh, I kind of like where this is going now. Money is evil. You think? I don't know. I think like it can be used for evil, like it could be used for a bubble bath, but instead of bubbles you have like eggs, and then someone like films you in the eggs. That would be pretty you know. See, I don't want this fella to look like an apex predator, but more like a deformed amalgamation of a few things. It's not money, it's how people earn the money. It's not streaming, not research banking it. Well, sorry, I was just having a little cheeky swig of my drink there. I like this Resident Evil song. Maybe this could be like a floating enemy. Like it's got some kind of otherworldly force that suspends it in the air, you know? Because I don't know if the ways I was thinking about it just wasn't like, I don't know. Is he like investing in Bitcoin and stuff like that? I know it fell out of the market, right? But he has shared. Okay. Maybe the legs could kind of like jut out slightly. This is reminding me of one of the enemies from Final Fantasy IX. It was like some undead creature and it floated. Maybe it's one of the bosses I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think it is. It's one of the bosses that turns into like crystal or whatever, and you fight like a crystal version of it at the end too. I remember it being a pain in the ass. Maybe I'm like painting it from trauma. Well, I think that the tail needs to go up at the back actually to give it a good illusion of eggs, if you know what I mean. An illusion of eggs. But I'm starting to get some kind of good feeling from this, so that's a good sign, right? Maybe they're, you know, sticking out a little bit like this. I would love to get better at drawing too, because well, I wouldn't say I'm good at 3D modeling, but I've got more experience with making shapes that way, you know. I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to things like perspective and stuff like that. Like, I know that it's important, and I know that I should kind of correct it. Hey, Alex username, how's it going? But yeah, it's like, I know that something's not right when the perspective is off. I just don't know exactly how I need to adjust it to make it good. How you doing, Alex? Let me just... You know what? It really feels good to be doing some, like, art for a while. I literally haven't done anything art related in the game in about 3 weeks, I think. And that was the shotgun, maybe. Before that, I did the, you know, the character models and stuff like that. It's funny, like, just started watching all my videos, love them. Oh, cheers, dude. I really appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. And I hope it's helpful in some way. Okay. Something's weird. I've got that selected. You've inspired me to start making my own game. Watching your progress is... Ah, that means a lot to me, dude. It's really nice to hear someone say that. It's definitely tricky to even think about starting making a game sometimes. And I guess, like, the good thing about this channel is that people can know that I have pretty bad ADHD and I'm still managing to at least get somewhere. So anyone can do it if I can, literally. And, like, I don't know, people think that you need to be really smart to program, but, like, in real life, I'm so dumb with so many things, but I still learned it, you know. It's just practice. But yeah, really appreciate you, Alex. Yeah, thanks again. I'd say you're good. You start out basic and evolve the drawing from hinted features. Yeah, that's the kind of... That's like the only way that seems to work for me, because I can't just go in there and draw something that's amazing. It's just not the way I work, and I think that kind of is good for the kind of game I'm making, because I don't need things to look so clean and well, you know, it doesn't need to be like aesthetic or something. It just needs to, you know, it needs to be creepy, and it needs to give off the impression of spookiness, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, maybe this thing could walk. Maybe he could have like some, you know, some weird like back legs coming off. Maybe I'll do like a couple of things. Hey, by the way, Alex, what kind of game were you thinking about making? I'm interested to know. It's got to be sharp, innit? Maybe it can... I don't know what's scarier, that or if it's just... Oh, actually I like it better like that, I think. So... Let me just find the point there. Oh, this classic RE music, I love it. I hope I can't get like copyright striked for that. If you give him a pair of runner's legs with poorly fitted running shorts, now that would be scary. Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, I gotta say, I'm digging that top half now. Well, I actually stumbled across this channel while Researching for a school project. Huh. What were you searching for, by the way? I'm curious to know how the algorithm picked my channel to you. Okay, so what kind of shape have we got here? I'm making games in my digital technology. I want to make one in my own time. Cool. That's so cool that you're doing, like, you're making a game in your, like, technology class. Is it like university or literally like a high school or something? I wish we did stuff like that in my school. Bless you. I'll have to get a webcam at some point. Uh-oh. Did she hear me? Uh-oh. The baby heard me because I said bless you to her, so now she's like... Oh, maybe he could have like some weird pelvis thingy. Like really malnourished, you know, and that's why he's trying to eat. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, high school, wicked. I didn't know that people your age would still be like into like PS1 kind of graphics, but that's really cool to hear that there's some people repping the PSX up in this what do you say? What do the kids say now? Up in this beach. Well, the problem is this butt needs to be higher. I think we could do this kind of shape, but he's gonna need a bit of a curvature there. But yeah. Oh, I'm actually like I'm really happy because his face is scaring me like already. Like I know it's dumb because it's something I've made, but it's like it's freaking me out a bit myself. So that's like up in this bitch is old school hip hop slang. Really? Can I get a fact check up in this bitch, please? Yeah, he definitely needs something like... Yeah, that's what I thought. It needed to be higher. Sunken in eyes does it for me. Yeah. But... Oh. I've just got to avoid that, like, dummy thick butt look, you know? It's got to be something more, like, bony, fragile. Like, he's got a waist like a friggin'... I don't know. Someone who's skinny. Oh, I just thought of something kind of cool. Like maybe he's, or it is wearing some tattered kind of trousers on the back end. So it's like something has grown out of someone and the trousers were left on because obviously we don't want to flash winkies everywhere. Don't want to be flashing no creature winkies. I don't know. Not this time. No, that's not the one. It's not the one, but I believe. I believe in this kind of shape we've got. I haven't seen Game of Thrones. I made a conscious choice to not watch it after I was talking with a bunch of people at the pub, like I don't know, like a few years ago, and then someone said, "Oh, some girl just like walked up to me. She said, 'Oh my God, have you seen the new episode of Game of Thrones?'" I was like, "No, I haven't watched it before." She was like, "Don't actually talk to me." Like, what the fuck? Like, talk about toxic fandom or what? I'm not saying like everyone is like that, but Jesus, did that put me off. Like, I don't, it, to be fair, like I did it with like Undertale for a while, you know, doing the thing where you're like, "Oh, have you played like Undertale before, dude?" And then they're like, "Oh no, what's that?" I'm like, "Oh my God, you got to play it." And then like the next time I see them, I'm like, "Oh, did you play Undertale yet?" And they're like, no. And I'm like, "Man, seriously, you've got to play it. It's like one of the best games I've ever played. It's so good. Like, you'll get so sucked into it. I can't tell you much about it, but just play it." And then they're like, "I don't want to play this game. You keep telling me to friggin' play it, you know?" It's like, well, it kind of feels better, but not exactly what I was going for. Did I just say what I was going for? The one thing that's kind of off, I would say, is that, well, maybe this could be like a posture where he's I don't know, like leaning up, but a real creature couldn't really balance like this with the claws facing down like this. Maybe it would be better if he had some kind of like claws that he could walk on, like more scythe shaped, you know? Although it's a shame because I really like the kind of flow that we've got with these, but I played it eventually. It was good, but I don't know what about the replay value though. Oh, like I gotta be honest, I did the genocide route after completing it, but it was a long time after when I kind of got rid of that feeling of, "Oh no, I can't kill all the creatures." Someone's definitely gonna dislike this video if they see that in the VOD though. Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could do like the Sans battle, and it actually took me like a year and a half. I started it when I was in England and I finished it here, and I used to just play it like every now and then and just think, "Oh, will I be able to beat Sans now?" Like, and now I can do it like every time. I think it was like I just kind of hyped it up for myself, especially when I saw like other people playing it, and it's like, "Oh, it's really hard." Pacifist, yeah, I did it like that too. Like my friends kind of told me, I'm not sure if he told me like I shouldn't kill anything, but he was like, well, they were like just, I don't remember what they said. Maybe they said like, "Oh, you don't have to kill anything." I don't remember that. Oh, I just got another cool idea. Like, what about if he has these kind of legs that point like straight into the ground and he's like kind of stabbing them in as he walks? Then I could have some kind of like, I don't know, like dirt effects coming off when he goes in, and then he'd stand up on his, but maybe I'm thinking too much similar to the Scrabs in Abe's Odyssey now. I don't know. We can see what it looks like anyway. I need to change like the amount of undos I can do. I don't know how to do it in this program. I know sometimes you can update like the limit, so you can have like as many undos as you want. Configure. Undo. Bro, yeah. Performance probably, right? Undo. Yeah. Memory limit. Undo limit. Swap undo after what the well, undo it will stored in temporary file. Undo will be slower. Okay. Memory limit. Okay, that's not where the amount of undos are. I'm gonna stop saying undos at some point. Undo. Like most things will have an undo limit, I swear. Undo limit. Oh, undo stack size. 1 million. Nah, just joking. 1,000 maybe. It's not gonna like that, is it? Performance. Come on, processor, can you handle that? Anyway. Hold on. Yeah. Oh god, that's because we were talking about Game of Thrones in it. Yeah, I do that sometimes. No, I haven't watched it, but it's quite addictive. Okay, so what about this? Now, can it still be threatening like this? So what's the vote, guys? What do we think? Do we think we can still have a scary ass monster with pointed legs like this instead of the curved ones? Yeah, it's a bit necromorphy. You're right. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I love Dead Space. Yeah, I think it's the fact that these kind of blades are on the end of these little bobble things is what makes it particularly necromorphy. Maybe like if I rub those out, I just want to see what it would look like if they were kind of just straight shafts. Maybe we could make it some kind of, is it called chitin? You know, like lobsters have or whatever. Maybe if it was more like this, and then like, I don't know, this. The straight spikes work? Okay. I actually think I prefer them with the little ridges, but maybe I'll just make them slightly less obvious. Well, this Resident Evil track we're listening to, I quite like. It sounds relaxing. If it's still Resident Evil would. Oh, it's from Dead Aim. That's why I don't know it. Yeah, maybe we'll just do like slight little thingies. Oh, but I think I need to curve it around a bit. Could you point his spike into the ground beneath his chest, like so? I think it would make it... Oh, this one, like, straight down, so it's, like, digging into there. Yeah. I mainly pointed it to the same direction as the other one as a, like, symmetry thing, but I guess with creatures like this, symmetry isn't exactly that important. But maybe for the perspective, I should move the lumpy thing down a little bit. I don't know. Let's see. So... Oops. So I think that's what you mean. Well, that kind of works, I think. Like he's having a hard time walking. Oh, like it's stuck. Yeah, I could have it like, I could have the things literally like clip through the ground when the character is walking. Like, maybe I could do the bumps in the ground. Well, I have one out and then the one in the background in, I guess. Just as a concept piece, I guess. I'm still not sure about these back legs, but like it's not a deal breaker yet. I'm just not sure what to do with them. So Alex, do you have much experience in making games so far? Or what kind of level are you at with it? I want to know how to get a circular rubber, like it feels like such a basic thing. I don't even know how to do that. Is it here? Oh, here we go. Square. Circle. Oh, and I don't want it to be like rounded. So what would it be? Ratio? Yeah. There we go. Okay. It's better. I want a square rubber. Anything's wrong with me? I'm not crazy. Think about the Grudge. Although her back is broken, neck snapped, she is still frightening. That's true. But I'm not sure if he should have like some kind of, you know, muscular legs, or like if they should be more insectoid like his front. Maybe they can have these similar kind of protrusions. What the fuck am I talking about? Protrusions? I don't even know what that is. Oh, you've done lots of stuff in Blender? Okay. If you join the Discord server, by the way, Alex, I can send you a bunch of good tutorials for getting started with coding and Unity if you want to use Unity and stuff like that. I got a really great few videos I like to recommend to people. Yeah, let's try sticking these legs out further. I'll drop a link to the Discord for you because we got some raid in there at some point. Oh yeah, it does remind me of that Highwind. Highwind just sent me a picture. Let me just find you a link. Invite people. Copy. Where is it? Hey, new gaming chair. How's it going, dude? Nice to see you, as always. How you doing? Yeah, so maybe this middle bit doesn't need to be here now. He doesn't need a butt, he just needs a skinny little frame. And then I think he's gonna come out further, so even this part won't exactly be needed if it's gonna work like I'm thinking anyway. Oh, did I paste it? Yeah, I did. Good. Hang on, I'm just gonna have a little sip of my drink. Well, it's looking like a bit more kind of sensical, if that's a word. Like, it makes more sense from the way the rest of it is designed, but I still need to get it right. Creepy vibes. Yeah! That's what I want to hear. Still need to, lots and lots of refining of the shape to do, I think. Now, maybe it would be kind of disturbing if his legs bent kind of back the other way. Well, I think he'd need to be able to balance, right? Not that that is essential, but I guess if you go past a certain point of believability, then the illusion of something scary might fall apart. I'm not sure. Hey, Echo 7 Project. You should have mouth slits on the right side in the front of the eye. In the front of the eye, okay. The front blade should be like a grab, so when grabbed, he could use his hand blades to pick up meat from it. Yeah, that would be cool. So, I was thinking like this would be the mouth. Is that what you mean? Or in front of the eye, like here or here? Welcome to the stream, by the way. I need to remember the name of this. Oh, this is like the save room music from Dead Aim. I like it. I think he should have some weird old man knee. I don't know about that actually. Okay. But maybe, what about those like backwards legs, you know? Like the, well, human ones are a little bit like that, but not quite. The last one you did, the corner of the eye. Oh, here. Mouth slit. You get the first one could work too. Do you mean the one that I said? Like, because when I was drawing this, I was thinking of, I don't know if you've seen the reference image, by the way, dude, but this is my inspiration. I found it on a potato. I don't know if you're a new viewer or someone who's been here before, but yeah, I found a bunch of inspirations from potato tumors. Yeah, I was thinking that this would be the mouth because they, you know, it's got a connection there, but then I don't know, maybe not because of the way it connects to the head. Maybe I'll have to adjust that a bit to make it make sense. Oh, okay, welcome back. Nice one, dude. Like, maybe you could even have some like teeth here to make it more obvious, but you know, I think it's important not to like over engineer the stuff, because at the end of the day it's going to be in the yeah, at the end of the day it's going to be in PS1 graphics, so I don't want to add like unnecessary detail. Like, it should only be as detailed as it needs to be to get the, well, to make it scary and to get the point across, I guess. It needs spiked back legs, doesn't it? It just has to have them. It can't be some other way, I think. But how to get that across? That would probably be too abstract looking. It's like I've got a really good kind of image in my head of what could be, but I can't say that the image is made of like image, you know, it's more of a vibe, and I don't know exactly how to get that vibe across. I reckon you understand what you mean. I've worked with PS1 Start as well. Yeah, I didn't mean about where you said to put the mouth, by the way. I just meant the teeth. I was just suddenly thinking of putting in then. I think your idea was good. Ah, wait. Ooh, something's happening here. Something is starting to happen, I think. Ooh, where could this go? What kind of stuff did you do like in the PS1-ish style before? Was it also like horror kind of stuff, or? I found that like a lot of the people who are into doing retro PlayStation stuff happen to be more into like horror because, well, I don't know exactly why, but I have heard it said that because of how intrinsically great horror games the PS1 graphics seems to make, you know, like sometimes, especially as indie developers, like if we tried to make a realistic looking horror game, like it's never going to look good enough in a realistic style, I think, to be scary. Like it's really easy in the PS1 style to be really scary just because you can't quite make out the details on the thing that you're looking at, you know? It's like it's scary because it's like unclear. Looks better. Add tiny spikes on the back legs. Yeah, I was thinking something like that. Unfortunately, this it's unclear to me where these legs are kind of coming from, so it might need to be reworked again. What's the name of your game on itch, by the way? Maybe you could, if you want to join the server, the Discord, well, if you're interested, you're more than welcome to post it in there. And are you a solo game developer too? Yeah, so I guess they would have to go like... They'd have to dig into the floor similar to the front legs, right? This looks like the kind of creature that could probably climb walls too. Or maybe, because he looks like he's standing on his tippy toes now, right? So maybe if I kind of make a disconnect between these two limbs, and then there'll be like, I don't know what creature has that, but maybe like something crab-like anyway. And then he can have them kind of flat on the floor, like spikes pointing forward, and then the claw at the back backwards. That could work. Yeah. Okay. So I guess if I manage to get this, my game is called Crooked Silence. RE7 was the main. It's cool. I'll check it out, dude. Let me actually just write it on a post-it note so I don't forget. Because I'm bad at forgetting things. Hence, well, that's life with ADHD, but yeah. Okay, Crooked. Crooked Silence. I'll check it out, man. Okay. Yeah, I need to get these parts right before I do anything. Maybe there will be more of this shape. Yeah, okay. Maybe it's just slightly too long as well, so I could just bring it in a bit. And if you're just joining, welcome. If you've not seen my channel before, then here it is. Making a horror game, doing some videos on game design and patterns, programming patterns, things like that upcoming. Yeah, science. I saw gameplay on off. Oh, cool. Yeah. I'll have to check it out then. I had this like perfect kind of shape in my head. Maybe I'll do this. I'll draw like where the elbow should be, and then I'll figure out the rest. I know it's not an elbow, but you know what I mean. Then I'll figure out where it should go. Ooh, something else could be happening here, but I'm not too sure. Oh, by the way, Echo, how long did you spend making your game? Uh-oh. The nub on my pen is going a bit weird. Now, is this the way? I have a very, very specific kind of idea in my mind, and it seems to be a bit hard to get this one out. Okay. Maybe we're getting there. Right. Not sure about that. I feel like such a baller. I've got 1,000 undos. Like, I feel untouchable right now. I think it's partially like a perspective thing. I need to really give definition to where this kind of joint is happening. My art teacher hated when we sketch slow. Yeah, like it's kind of my approach to everything. Like with programming, I try and get things kind of hashed out quickly, but then I tend to spend a very long time making things like exactly as I want them to be and making sure that it's going to be okay for the future. Hey, Indiana Picker. How's it going? Oh, Pickle? I'm going well. How are you? Yeah, I like watching streams like this when you're working models and levels. When I'm working next project for the muddy look and vibes of old. Yeah, cool, awesome. Well, I am not 100% sure. Oh, he's got like a bone leg now. I can't it's hands. Hey. It makes us look scared of imperfection. No, you see, I was explaining to like Highwind earlier, the way that I tend to draw and model is by just seeing what shapes come out, by just literally throwing down random lines and then just following the lines and making them stronger where they go. It's a bit like how you level up in Oblivion, you know? Like you just you level up by just doing the different skills, and the skills that you happen to level up is like how you get stronger. That makes no sense. This is literally nothing like leveling up in Oblivion. Don't listen to me, I'm a fucking madman. But I, I guess I try and have more of a like I can't draw patterns, you know. I can't just make up some shape and think, oh, that's how it's gonna look. It's more like I just try and see something that's there and then I copy it. Like if you see my video recently on pareidolia, like how I found this creature and I thought it looked like a creature, you know, like so that's the inspiration, you know. It's not, and when I'm drawing anything, I'm like, oh, maybe that looks a bit like an arm, maybe that looks like, you know, and then I just kind of follow that. So I think I'm really not good at all at making something just out of my mind. I just try and watch for when things happen. Like I'm especially trash at like perspective and stuff like that. But yeah. Okay. It's good to see you, Hans. How's life? Maybe just the basic claw limbs like this. I think that would work. But maybe these things, I've either got to make these kind of that have that similar shape, like the bony look, or I've got to swap it around so that none of them have it. To me, they kind of look too much like the end of bones, so I don't know. Nice to see you stream. Thanks, dude. 3 months. It was supposed to be a small side my main project, but got carried away since I'm mainly artist. Sorry, I'm one of those really annoying streamers that has the habit of just reading out everything that someone says. I'm trying to like not do it anymore. But as you can see, I'm not very good at not doing it. Yeah, that's cool. I'm definitely the other way. I'm more of a programmer, which is one of the reasons for picking the PS1 style, but not the only reason. Because one of the things I said with this project to myself was that, you know, one of my rules with it to help try and make the stuff consistently good is not to lean on the style because I can't draw the thing, but to just try and imagine I was like actually working on a PS1 game and try and make it as good as I can with the limitation I have of the style, you know. But yeah, I would say I'm a little bit above the programmer art stage, you know, that the people meme about or whatever, but not that much further. Yeah, but yeah, I'll have to check your game out. I'm really curious. Yeah, this thing is planning about 3 years, to be honest. And I know that sounds like I might give up. Maybe I will, but I'm 4 months deep right now, and I think that I really, really want to keep doing it. So, huh? Yeah. Tilly. Oh, the baby wants to cuddle. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that. I liked someone gave the idea of adding some spikes to the legs, which is something I'm definitely on board with. Like some kind of cockroachy type things. I don't want to overdo it, but maybe that is something that I'll be able to get away with. I'll just chuck a few triangles in the model. Now, the only one thing is he kind of looks like he's wearing pants with these back legs. So I'm going to need to like reshape stuff a little bit, but not too much, I think. I think it's enough for the concept art anyway. Yeah, it's definitely enough for the concept art. Man, this song is really good for this stream. I know a lot of people hate asset flips, but what people don't understand is you buy it and turn most of it into something original. Yeah, like the thing about it is like there's a lot of things in coding and stuff that you could like just get in an asset pack, and it's not like it doesn't take away from the artivity from the artistic merit of the thing you're making. It's like you could make some, for example, state machine, which is something I did in my project quite recently. You could make a state machine to control the character. You could use the one that Unity has built in for the animator, but I mean for all other behavior you could make your own one like I did, and it could take you a long time. And to the user, to the end user who's playing your game, they're not going to know anything about it. It's just something that makes the game work in the background, lets you switch your character between walking, running, whatever, stuff like that. But it's not something that is to do with the creativity of the what you're trying to project into the game, you know? Like you could just buy an asset that gives you the ability to easily create states for a character and then do it like that, you know? The only thing I would say, I don't like asset flips. I'd only call something really an asset flip if it just seems really lazy, you know? If people obviously put a lot of effort into something, then, you know, it's fine. And about art assets, I think like some art assets can look a bit generic, and it must be kind of tricky to get things to look consistent if you're someone who doesn't do art and you just kind of drag in a load of assets from different packages. That must not end up being great. But you know, I think if you're trying to do something good and you're creative, it's something that can help you achieve that, then I don't have a problem with it. Okay. Wow. Yeah, maybe I can like just smart up these lines a bit. I gotta probably end the stream in about 10 minutes from now. But yeah, so far pretty pleased with what we've got done today. I was thinking, like, I've got a really bad habit of overestimating or underestimating how long it takes me to do things. So I kind of think, yeah, I'll do this like cutscene system, and that'll be like I'll have that finished in like, I don't know, like a couple of days. I know all the things it needs to do. I've made my little plan for it, like, and then it's like 3 weeks later. It's like, oh damn. I don't even, like today's stream for example as well, I thought, okay, I'll do a little sketch of the creature, then I'll start roughing out the 3D model, maybe get to unwrapping it, you know, and here we are still at the concepting stage. But I think it's really nice, and it's actually really nice to have people to chat with while I'm doing the creative stuff. I really can't stream and program at the same time because I can't, you know, I just can't concentrate, I think. But with this artistic stuff, it's nice to just have people to come and hang out, because it gets a bit lonely when you're just staring into the canvas, I guess. So yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out here. So I guess next stream I'll probably do some colorizing. I might even stream again tomorrow and do some more work on this, because I've got to be honest, like I really need a little break from the programming, because I've been hitting it so hard like the last few months, and it's such a nice feeling to be doing some like artistic stuff for a change. So maybe we can make this full model and then I can jump back into what I was doing before, which was the inventory system. It's looking really, can't wait to see it. Yeah, me too, dude. Thanks, Alex. I'm really excited to see what it will end up looking like. I'm kind of having nightmares thinking about how I'm gonna unwrap it though. It's such a weird shaped thing. So yeah, so I think I will do that actually. Like I kind of, yeah, I guess I will stream again tomorrow and we'll like, yeah. Oh yeah, maybe it is a bit licorice. Yeah, I was definitely thinking about them at some point during this stream. Got liquors on my brain, and their brains on my brain. Liquors were, I think, the first thing in a horror game that really friggin' terrified me. Like I remember when you walk past that window in Resident Evil 2 for the first time, and then you got that pink boy just like crawling past the window. It's like fucking hell. I literally remember like where I was when that happened, you know. It's like one of those things. It's like everyone remembers where they were when 9/11 happened. Like I remember where I was when I first saw that liquor walk past the window. That was traumatizing. Not to put down the 9/11 stuff. I just mean I really remembered that. Nice. I don't like what they did to the liquors in, was it like Resident Evil 6? I played that with my friend because he wanted to play it like together with me for a while, so I was like, okay. So I played it, and the liquors are like really super buff. They're like way too muscular. And they look like stocky. I think they had some like reason for it in the lore. I can't remember like what it was, but they just got like super buff. And me and my friend were just chuckling about it. Okay, so nearly at the end of the Danny bullshit talking Arcadia stream. Got just like how long? Another 6 minutes. So if you haven't already, subscribe if you're into this kind of thing. I'm going to be putting up more tip videos in the future as well for the other kind of game developers out there. Just my focus will mainly be on things like architecture and how to put, well, not how to, because I don't want to say like I'm an expert, but how I connect together systems and stuff after refactoring, and because that's something I had a real tough time getting my head around, was exactly how the best way to put these systems and that together was. So yeah, that's going to be one of the focuses of the channel, and also just updates on my game, because that's my passion project, you know. Yeah, like my idea for those kind of architecture tips would be, I was thinking instead of doing it about very specific use cases, you know. It would be more like generally how you would want to set these things up. I was even thinking about doing a series where it's like I give you like a basic outline of how I would connect things up, and then you would kind of do it for yourself rather than just being told exactly how the code should go, but be just given general guidelines. Yeah, I like watching a lot of different ways people do that kind of thing too. Like I got lost down a rabbit hole of clean coding and stuff for a while, learning about refactoring, and then I came to a point when I was like thinking more along the lines that, to be fair, like software and game programming isn't always 100% along the same lines, you know. So sometimes you can do little things that might be considered taboo to a software engineer or something, but in the context of game programming it just works, you know. Like Todd Howard says, it just works, right? Like I found myself getting really caught up in exactly how the best way to do things was all the time, and if you do that too much it can be like detrimental, you know, because you can second guess yourself. So a lot of the time it's good to actually look at some of the source code of people's stuff rather than just thinking about how it should be, because then you can see, oh, they did this, so I'm not like the worst person in the world for, you know, using a public variable here and there, for example. But in general I do keep most things private. Well, yeah, it's looking pretty good. Ended up quite different. Oh, I'm gonna have to straighten this out actually. I've just seen there's a funny curve there, but it ended up looking pretty scary, I'd say. Still a little bit of work to do next time. Maybe next time we can do some painting on this and figure out what the texture of the skin's going to be like and everything like that. So yeah, I guess I'll end the stream now because the baby's getting tired. Got to put her to bed. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. If you haven't subbed, then it'd be great if you do want to keep watching this kind of stuff. I really appreciate it. And give this video a like if you don't mind. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and the Discord, if anyone wants to join it, is here again. So yeah, bye. Cheers, Alex. Bye bye.